Jafar, the editor of the Lucknow Observer, which is a Lucknow Society publication. We have prepared for you an election special, and we will be taking you around the city, which is gripped deep into election fever. The election of 2014 is particularly very tough and very exciting for the city of Lucknow, because this is the capital of the largest populated state in the country. Out of 543 seats which have to be won in this election for the Lok Sabha, 80 seats, 80 contestants are competing from the state of Uttar Pradesh. We will travel with you to all the different candidates who are contesting from Lucknow, and burning a lot of midnight toil in trying to win the contest from this city. Today our first stop is at the doorstep of the office of Abhishek Mishra, who is contesting this election on a Samajwadi Party ticket, and here he is to tell you more about what he stands for, what his policies are, and why you should vote for the Samajwadi Party.
Development is a moving agenda.
Exactly.
It's an extending horizon. It will always remain. It will never ever change. But the work will always need to keep going on, and every step will be an incremental step. You see, in 67 years of independence, India has come a long way, a very, very long way from where we started. We have achieved significantly in multiple fields across sectors. Obviously, a lot needs to be done. The percolation needs to be done. The work at the base of the pyramid needs to be done, and it will always need to be done. So we have to work on all these agendas, but at the same time, India has also achieved a lot. So let's not forget that. All governments, I think, aspire to work for these issues. Samajwadi Party, ever since we formed the government, we are trying to deliver work in very close proximity with people, work with them, be with them, sit with them, eat with them, and try and understand the issues. For example, I always say that other contestants, for example, for Lok Sabha who come from outside, they don't know the difference between Balu Adda and Bulaki Adda. They don't know the difference between Alambagh and Alamnagar. They don't belong here. They will not live here. They're not here to contest. Of the 30-40 days of electioneering, only 40 days of electioneering, I don't think they'll be here for more than 10 days. Anybody who cannot come here now, you can imagine what they will do after they win elections here. So lot needs to be done, and we are working on that. Firstly, any euphoria, it's like honeymoon after the marriage. Settles down, but it stabilizes and strengthens. The feeling, the emotions get deeply enrooted. So once it is enrooted, you don't feel that euphoria, but the work is going on. The relationship is getting strengthened every day. The nurturing is going on. The investment in relationships, in subjects, in ideas that we put forth, and we said that we will deliver on, we are delivering every day on those ideas. So the faith and confidence of people in Samajwadi Party and the Chief Minister have become stronger and stronger over the past 2 years. The next question you raised regarding Netaji telling the Chief Minister something, I think that's a very typical Samajwadi tradition. It's a very socialistic tradition, where we actually respect our elders, we listen to them, we follow what they tell us, and if there is anything that they tell us that, look, this needs to be set right, this needs to be set right, this needs to be set right, we take it as a feedback mechanism and work on improving it. We are not people who will not really be obedient is a too strong a word, but who don't care for what their elders say. Like Bharatiya Janata Party, they've thrown away their elders. People who nurtured the party, who created the party, they're nowhere today. There's no respect shown to them. They are being tossed here and there. So we are not that party. So what we are promising, we'll deliver if we go to the parliament, is we'll get the metro rolling as soon as possible. Whatever problem and troubles they create at Delhi level, Government of India level, if we are powerful there, they will not be able to create those problems. We'll get the ball rolling. We'll get the financing and other loaning and other equity issues sanctioned. So metro will come out with full force. IT city will get strengthened. Once we reach Delhi, it's a much larger canvas than the state government. So we'll strengthen the IT city. Whatever companies have committed, HCL has committed. We're looking at about 50,000 job creation through the IT city. We're looking at about 1 lakh job creation through the metro over its full phase of implementation. We're looking at the international cricketing stadium that will create jobs, that will create exciting, events in the city of Lucknow, which increases the attractiveness of Lucknow, which increases the quality of life in Lucknow. We are investing in a big way, and which we'll be able to support through Government of India financial resources, the Lucknow and Agra expressway. Now that's one expressway which can create a new lifeline and vertical for growth and access for Uttar Pradesh, not just Lucknow definitely, but more so for Uttar Pradesh. And as they say, you double the speed, you triple the economy. Here we're going to almost triple the speed. So you're going to change the economy by 9 times. Then Lucknow, being pitched as a tourist city is a very important thing on our horizon. If you see, we are the first government to have just sanctioned money to ASI for restoration of Rumi Darwaza. So if you'll go now, you'll see that there's already work getting done there. We are developing a riverfront development project between Hanuman Setu and Daliganj Bridge. That stretch of 2 kilometers in my constituency is getting developed as a riverfront development project. We're investing almost 29 crore rupees there. We're targeting almost every railway cross section. We'll target a railway overbridge wherever the land is available, and we can get the right curves and the turns in terms of rail bridge designing. We'll get those. We'll create underpasses where that is not possible. So urban decongestion is a huge issue. Employment opportunities is a huge issue. River is a big issue. Sewer is a big issue. We want to lay sewage everywhere, connected, set STPs and so on and so forth. And finally, the quality of life in this, especially for the weaver sections. That's a big issue. Lucknow is known for its chickens, Zardozi, Murri, Ari, Mukesh work, and they are a pathetic state. Government of India has schemes for handloom, they have schemes for handicraft, they have schemes for khadi, they have schemes for MSME. Why not weavers? Why not bunkar? So that is something which I'll be pushing for the city of Lucknow. Gujarat growth model is a lovely creation of the media. There is no growth model there. I mean, Gujarat, where it is good and strong, in cities, in some, maybe one city actually, or if you extend dramatically by maybe two cities, Ahmedabad and maybe Baroda. These 2 cities, yes, they have been coming up. They're still nowhere compared to a city like Lucknow or something like that. What we have in Lucknow, Ahmedabad doesn't have it at all. Baroda doesn't have it at all. So there's no Gujarat model. It's just a term which the media has made so popular because it was advertised heavily. There was hundreds and thousands of crore rupees that was spent on the media to help propagate, to sell this term to the country. And it's just a misnomer. There's no growth model. There's no wave. There's nothing like that. And had it been so, I think Rajnath ji should have contested from Gazi. I mean, Lucknow has a lovely people. The Urdu as a language, I think it's a beautiful language. And Lucknow has a charm of its own. And the architecture is beautiful. It's marvelous architecture, which we can sell. And it's a very, very tolerant society. The best part of living in Lucknow is it's a very respectful society. It's a very tolerant society. It's Awadh, जहाँ A plus Vadh, किसी का नुकसान नहीं हो सकता, बुरा नहीं हो सकता, किसी का वध नहीं हो सकता.